And hello, movie fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. And once again, bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Bill Skarsgård, Anthony Hopkins film, Locked. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck is Locked? Well, it's a small little budget film starring Anthony Hopkins and Bill Skarsgård. Tells the story of Bill Skarsgård's character. He's just a local guy. He's kind of down on his luck. He kind of tries to, either scam his way or tries to steal any way he can to get money. He's got a kid to try to support, but he's not really the greatest dad out there. So one day he's just trying to figure out, like, okay, I need cash. I need to be able to get my daughter, pick her up from school, have a good time, be a great dad. But he's down on his luck. So one day he goes off and he's just like, wow, I need to find money. And then he ends up finding this luxury car. Now, it could be a Bentley, but not really exactly sure. They could have just made up what the car really is. Very gorgeous looking car too. So he's like, okay, maybe I can steal it or see if there's something in there valuable for me to take and sell off and get some money. Sounds simple, right? Okay. He does it. He ends up going, and this is in the trailers, folks, so, and if you didn't see the trailer, sorry for the spoiler, but anyway, he goes into the car, he tries to, look around, try to find something valuable, and then, he starts to feel like kind of uncomfortable, so he ends up trying to leave. Fortunately, he can't get out. Car is completely locked, as in he can't open the door, he can't do the windows, he can't break the glass, he can't do any of that stuff. And then I guess the dashboard phone call thing, I don't know what you call that. I don't have a car like that. So anyway, the dashboard car thingy calls, and it's a voice, and you have this guy starts talking, and it's Anthony Hopkins. You can clearly hear the voice is Anthony Hopkins, and he's like, hey man, congratulations, you're in my car. But unfortunately, you can't leave. I need to teach you a lesson, and the nightmare literally begins. And throughout this entire movie, you see Bill Skarsgård's character go through the ringer. And this movie really reminded me of Colin Farrell's Phone Booth. If you guys remember that movie, this is like back when Colin Farrell was literally a nobody. Like, he was just getting started in his career. I mean, he did some movies before Phone Booth, but that was the movie that really this guy's not bad of an actor. But anyway, it's kind of like that, where the voice is literally trying to teach this young man a lesson about, not only about, yeah, your kind is very scummy. Just because I'm a rich snob guy and I have all these fancy stuff doesn't mean you can just come and take it for yourself. And he just starts punishing poor Bill Skarsgård's character, and it literally becomes the hijacking of hell in a way. And honestly, I thought this movie was very cool, very clever too. There were some moments in here, it was kind of like being trapped in a desert island. Like, if you see a movie like Castaway and you see those one single actor performing by himself in a secluded location, and you really see the chops that they have as an actor, just basically being by themselves. And in this case, it's Bill Skarsgård literally acting by himself, but he's literally talking to a voice that is voiced by Anthony Hopkins. And we haven't seen Anthony Hopkins kind of be a psycho since, Silence of the Lamb. So that was great. And Bill Skarsgård is fantastic. I thought he did a really good job. I really like him as an actor. I think he's really good. Fantastic as Pennywise. His crow, yeah, he tried. I give him that. He tried. It wasn't really his fault. He was given what he was given. But this script looked way better, and I thought it was really cool. The poor torture that he had to go through in this movie was crazy. It's like, man, being locked in a car without water, without food, for who knows how long he was in that car for, it was crazy. Then he starts realizing certain things, like, wow, man, I really take life for granted when I do what I do. And then he ends up, I guess, Anthony Hopkins kind of wants him to learn a lesson, about life and about making choices. And it ends up being one of those kinds of movies where it's like, it makes you really think about, doing things have consequences in it. And man, did Bill Skarsgård had to go through some stuff in this movie, and it's crazy. I mean, Anthony Hopkins, and this is in the trailer, Anthony Hopkins literally had booby traps in this car, and it was crazy. And in the trailer, they say that the car is bulletproof. The car has like other things in it that could make you maybe lose your mind. It's beyond crazy. It's a fun little film. I enjoyed it. I thought Anthony Hopkins, being the voice of a psycho person was great. Bill Skarsgård, was great in it as well. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this little film. It's not exactly, Oscar worthy or big action blockbuster, but it has moments of like suspense, And if you like that movie Phone Booth, and you know how that movie worked and how that movie ended, kind of in the same vein here. So I thought it really was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and it also gets you guessing, like, where is Anthony Hopkins? Are we gonna meet him in the movie? Are we gonna see him in the face to face? You're just gonna have to wait and watch it, because honestly, even I thought, I'm like, are we actually gonna see Anthony Hopkins in this movie? Gonna have to wait to see what happens. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Are you guys looking forward to seeing this? Never heard of it until you heard me talk about it. Now you feel like you want to go see it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.